When people betray you, that is what I will be talking about in this video. Hi everybody, my name is Dasan, and in this channel I talk about everything that helps you improve your life. And if you haven't already checked out, we have like two playlists already on this channel, one on self-improvement and the other on negotiations, which is also important in life. So you might want to consider subscribing to the channel if you want to improve your life, so that you get these constant reminders and tips and advices which I research and bring to you, that will help you in leading the best life you can. So betrayals, that is what I will be talking about in this video. We human beings are a very unique species among the large, animal population, right? We all know that, but what makes us unique is the social aspect, right? We crave social attention, love, friendships, kinships, relationships. This is something that differentiates us from other animals, right? This eagerness to bond with other people, to share that human experience. And you know what? When you go out for this experience, you are definitely bound to get betrayed and hurt and be disappointed by people. We all have been betrayed, hurt, and let down and disappointed by people in the past, and that's fine. That is the human experience. That is what experience and maturity is, right? At times it might not be a very bitter fallout, but it's just that it happens. That's part of life. People move on, they go to different places, and you lose touch, right? It might not be a total betrayal, but it could be a very subtle form of just moving on with life, right? There's so many songs that are made on these experiences, right? Unrequited love, betrayals. So many songs have been written, so many movies and plays and art form has been dedicated to this human experience, right? Betrayals could be of many forms, right? It could be, one very common is among business partners, right? Business partners always fall apart. They start on a venture, they are all very excited, and then they realize that the person was not who he or she thought the person was. That happens all the time. Job betrayals. You invested so much time to a company, to a boss, doing everything to get that promotion, but then when the time came, uh, you didn't get the promotion. Somebody else got it. Somebody else was preferred instead of you. That happens all the time. Your employer laid you off even after you having invested everything and all that time. Loyalty was something that was not there, right? These are all betrayals. Betrayals in relationships. It could be romantic relationships or non-romantic relationships where people just get sour, right? These are all forms of betrayals, and it happens. That's part of the human experience, right? Now I just want you to imagine betrayals like, these bombs in a video game, right? Just imagine you're racing through this video game and these bombs are being dropped, and these betrayals will happen, but you have to keep moving. You have to maneuver, and at times you will avoid it, and most of the times you won't. You will get hit, but you still have to keep moving, right? Keep moving, because that's part of the experience. And definitely your motivation will go down when you're betrayed. You'll feel, you'll question everything about yourself. That, are you too gullible? Are you stupid enough to have trusted this person? But it's not about you. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of people, right? People betray you, and it happens a lot. And you might get shocked at the time. You might not be able to get out of your bed. You might get paralyzed, and you might lose appetite, and there are physiological symptoms that go with it, right? But you have to understand, and I think what makes it's easy for us to handle this feeling of betrayal is to be aware that this is bound to happen, right? Not all, you know, nothing is permanent in this world. Relationships will end, partnerships will end. It's just a matter of time, either in this world or with your death. It is bound to end. So I think, adapting and managing that expectation is a big part. It goes a long way to help you not lose your motivation and keep that sanity, right? Because relationships and partnerships at the end of the day, they are selfish and transactional, right? There might be money involved, or something. You're getting something in return for your attention, your time, your emotions, and whatnot. So both parties are getting something, and more often than not, when that value stops from one side, that relationship ends. It happens all the time. Betrayals happen. So you cannot expect anything or anyone forever. You should be thankful and grateful for the experience that you had, but you have to move on, right? Human relationships and partnerships are ephemeral. Okay. There was this research done, that what is one of the topmost factors in friendships. What is this one factor that makes friendships work? And you know what? Surprisingly and not so surprisingly, the answer was, geography. Geography is the most important factor in friendships. Just imagine you became friends with people in school because you were sharing the same geography. That you were sharing space and time with them, and that is why you became friends with them, right? So don't be let down when you lose friends as you move geographies. That happens all the time. So there could be other factors, and it might not have anything to do with you, that you might have done something wrong or the other person has done something wrong. You just have to be prepared with the fact that things happen. These things happen, right? Just move on. And this awareness, right, of you being alone in this world, this is what will bring you closer to things like spirituality, faith. It will make you question the purpose of your life on this planet. And I think that's a good thing in this fast pacing world, where we are all the time distracted. We lose focus of the fact of why we are here, and we just are drifting through life meaninglessly. Okay. So have that perspective, gain that perspective. People will betray you, things will fall apart. They will, you know just not work out the way you expected them to be, but that's fine. It will hurt. It'll hurt a lot, but you know what? You'll be fine. You will be fine. All pain will subside. It takes time, but it will. It because the fact that you are living right now, you're watching this video. I'm sure you're probably living because you're watching this video. You've survived something. You've survived that bomb. You've survived betrayals and losses, right? And you know what? You will love again. You will trust again. Just imagine this as glasses, the drinking glasses in the kitchen. They might fall and drop and break, but you will get new ones. You'll find new ones because you need it, right? So don't lose hope. I hope you're not having betrayals at this point of time. If you're having, I'm so sorry for you, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine in days, months, or a year. I don't know, it might take longer, but you will move on, right? So let not betrayals empty your tank. Have high hopes, be positive, and have a nice day. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.